So no matter what happens this year, I can definitely guarantee you that I probably won't see a weirder movie than Kinds of Kindness. Kinds of Kindness is Yorgos Lanthimos. Hey, I got it on the first try. Kinds of Kindness is Yorgos Lanthimos' newest film starring Emma Stone, Jesse Plemons, and Willem Dafoe. And all three of these actors are playing three unique characters across three uniquely different stories. The trailers for this movie didn't really tell us anything about the film. Just a lot of dancing, a lot of driving recklessly, and a lot of just interesting imagery. So when I came into this movie, I really didn't know what to expect, and I was really looking at that daunting 2 hour and 44-minute runtime. I really didn't feel it at all because these three essentially short films were all really interesting in their own right. None of them are connected except for one character who's kind of a through line throughout all three stories, but even then, his involvement is questionable, right? I enjoyed this setup. I enjoyed the swing of kind of a, I don't even want to call it experimental because we've seen movies that have different types of short stories before. I think of in a horror genre VHS, right? That's a movie that is a collection of stories. But I think the difference here is all the actors are involved in all three. Now, the first story is very Jesse Plemons focused. It's about his character, who is a devoted servant, it seems, of Willem Dafoe's character. He's very weird. Willem Dafoe's character decides when he eats, when he sleeps, when he has sex. At one point, there's a disappointment and a disagreement that happens between the two of them that pretty much changes their relationship forever. And it just gets kind of weird from there and mysterious. The second story is focused on both Jesse Plemons and Emma Stone equally, as Emma Stone's character is coming home from a place where she was stranded. Jesse Plemons, who plays the husband of Emma Stone's character, is really questioning whether or not this is the same woman he knew before. And in the third story, it's essentially more so Emma Stone focused, and it's about a cult that is looking for this kind of divine person. And Jesse Plemons and Willem Dafoe are more so supportive characters, but no less important in this story. And I found that one to be very disturbing and honestly a little bit over the top in some of the subject matter that gets introduced. It's the one where you may hear a lot more people talk about as being a little graphic. There's some abuse in there that you understood it for the story, but it wasn't easy to watch. All three of these stories I found engaging, but I think the interesting experience that I had with them were all three of them didn't really seem to have a, at least for me, satisfactory conclusion. I was always feeling like I'm just getting to the part where we're going to get truly into the crux, into the meat of the mystery, and then it just kind of ends. And that was, I want to say, disappointing, but at the same time, it made me want more. So if there's going to be another one of these types of films, these types of kinds of kindness of films, maybe it becomes a series, and then the next part of this, he concludes these stories. Some of these stories, I guess, some people may consider to be concluded. The third one could consider to be concluded. You always kind of want to feel engaged enough to want to continue. I think the problem here is that it doesn't continue. All three of these I would have liked to have seen their own full feature-length film. So how would I rate this film in my own rating system? I would say that this movie is a good time at the movies. I wouldn't say it's a must-see. You can definitely wait to see this when it comes out on streaming or renting. But if you want to support more independent, weird, avant-garde, if you will, types of films like this, definitely go out to the theaters. It's quite the experience. What did you guys think of Kinds of Kindness? Did you enjoy all three short stories that were told? Did you want more? Did you find them to be concluded? For me, I kind of left a little on the fence. Let me know what you guys thought about this film in the comments, and I'll talk to you guys next time.